Hello everyone, this is Yosef again, and then today I will show you how you can create the link. A link is another very interesting HTML element. Earlier I showed you about lists, ordered list and unordered list, line break and horizontal line, image, div, DL and span. If you haven't seen that video before you see this one, I advise you to go back and then watch that video. Now I will explain to you about a link. What does it mean by link? Let me first give you background information. That way you can easily understand about the link before. Let me just bring one scenario. That way you can easily understand what a link is. So assume you have a website like this. Okay, let me just come here. Assume that you have a website like this. Let me just draw in here. Okay, assume you have a website like that, and then you wanted to put your logo right there. Your logo will be here. Your logo is your business mark, and then that will be where you should put. And then below that, you wanted to have a menu, like for example, navigation menu. Like for example, you might have home here, and then Africa. It is about Africa will be there. About Ethiopia will be right there, and then about Kenya will be right there, and then about Europe will be right there. So how many menus do you have? You have one menu, two menu, 3, 4, and 5. And then when you click on home, you want the home page to load the text within in here. And then when you click Africa, the content of Africa will be shown up in there. And then the African page will be shown up there. And then Ethiopia and Kenya and then Europe, and then you can continue like that. Now, at this level, because this video is prepared for kids, and then for those who doesn't know HTML before, I will make it really very simple. Now, assume that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. That means you will have 5 different HTML pages. Okay, the first HTML page will be home.html. The second one is africa.html. The third one is ethiopia.html. And then the third one is kenya.html. And the fourth one is europe.html. Now, whenever somebody click this home, it will go and then open the home page. When you click Africa, it will open Africa, and then when you click Ethiopia, it will come to Ethiopia, and then Kenya, the same thing, and then Europe, it will be showing up the Europe page. How can we do that? That's the most important thing, and I will show you how you can do that. Okay, now let me go to my Visual Studio Code editor first. As you can see here, let me close this guy. Okay, so let me create the folder. Look at here, I can create a new folder. I can say this one as okay, let me just come here. Okay, I can click outside, click the folder, and then I can say world. That's the name of the folder. Under this world, I can create 5 different files. The first one is home.html. Good. The next one is, I can click here. Sorry, I can bring here. Let me just click this guy, and then I can come here and then click another folder, create another folder, africa.html. Look at here. Okay, now I can come here and then click in here, Kenya. Of course, Kenya is under Africa, but I'm just putting, just for sake of explaining this one. Now I have Kenya, and then I can come here and then I can create Europe. Okay, that's one Europe.html. You have to make sure that to have an extension, HTML extension, for a website to be understood by the browser. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what's left? Let me just go back, okay, and then let me see my home, Africa, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Europe. Let me see how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, unless I miss one, let me see. Yeah, and then I need home, good, and then Africa, Europe, Kenya, and then the country that I left is Ethiopia. .html. Look, how many HTML pages do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 HTML page, and all the pages that do not have any content in it. Now, let me start from home. So in here, what I can do is I can create HTML. By the way, if you have Visual Studio Code Editor, what you can do is you can type HTML, and then HTML5 will be there, and then select that, and then hit enter. It will automatically fill out all this chunk. That means you don't need to write all this. What I did is, let me just show you. First type HTML, or control and space, you can do that, and then select HTML5, and then it will fill out for you. There is a document HTML that is showing you that this is the HTML5 format, and then the language that you are using is English, and then the head is there, and then the title is there. So this title should be home. Here you go. Now in the body, let me just put H2 and then home. Look. Now I did that, and then I'll copy everything of this one, and then go to Africa, and then I can create the same thing. See, this one, the title should be Africa. Brilliant. And then here I can say Africa. Good. Now Ethiopia, you'll do the same thing, or just let for your sake, I will just type HTML. I will select HTML5 and then hit enter, and then here what should I say is Ethiopia. And then over here I can do H2 Ethiopia. Beautiful. Now look at here. Ethiopia is there, and then the next one is Europe, and then you can say HTML, same thing, enter, and then here H2 Europe. Here you go. Oh, sorry. Here you go, and then I have to come here in H2. Perfect. Now the next one is home. Home, you already has that. Kenya, you have to type HTML. Make sure to select HTML5, and then it will fill out for you. And then here you can say Kenya, and then over here you can type H2. Okay, Kenya. Look how simple it is. Okay, I created this, and then this is really beautiful. Now what I should do is I have to close all this. If I wanted to close everything, I can right click on in one of these tabs, and then I can say close all. See, now it's there. Now I have to save it, and then go back to my folder. Look, so as to go to your folder, right click in one of these files, right click, and then you can select open Ribbon Explorer. Okay, Ribbon Explorer, and then it will open the folder, your folder. You see, what I have is, look at here, on desktop I have web development for kids. Under that I have a world folder. A world folder has 5 pages. Now when I click this one, look at here. When I click this, it will open Africa. You see, Africa is open now. Let me just close this guy. Africa is open. When I just double click Ethiopia, it will open Ethiopia. Look at here, Africa is there, Ethiopia is there. When I click here, I can see Europe. When I click here, the home page will be displayed out, and then when I click Kenya, the Kenya page will be displayed out. Look, I have 5 pages. This is Africa. You see the title, it says Africa because I put the title page in there, the title in there, Ethiopia, Europe, home, and Kenya. Now, the question is, how can I navigate from one page to another page? Assume that you are in home page. When you click the link, home, it will stay at home. When you click on Africa, it will go to Africa. When you click Ethiopia, it will go to Ethiopia, and Europe, same thing, and Kenya. How can you do that? Let me show you how you can do, and then it is really very straightforward. Now, the first thing that you should do is you have to format your page in a way that is supposed to be. For example, your logo page should be all the way at the top, and then the menu should be down in the bottom. And then we are using just regular HTML. Later on, when we use Bootstrap, it will be very interesting, and then you can grab the Bootstrap navigation bar, and then you can place it. It will be automatically created out for you. Now, but for now, what I will do is in the body tag, what I can do is I will create a div. Look at here, div, and then this div I can say style, background color. Assume this is a brown, and then the logo will be there. Now let me just save it. Let me go back to my page. Okay, I'm now doing for home. Look at here. You see, the logo is there, and then I can make the logo a little bit bigger later. Okay, now let me make side by side, that way you can see everything. Now, let me just minimize this guy. Look at here. Now the logo is there, and then if I wanted to put an image in here, where the text logo is there, now what I can do is I can bring any logo. For example, I can come here. Let me just go back to the let me bring Chrome, and then I'll search a sample logo. Okay, create logo. Let me just create logo online, and then it will be really very straightforward. Now let me just come here. Okay, for example, my company name is Yayobi. Let's make it. Look at here, and then it will automatically bring. Then we wait until it finishes. It's coming. I just select one of the online logo creator. Okay, This one is technology. Okay, information technology, continue. There you go. Okay, skip this page. Okay, I need a blue color, continue. And then the IOB is the name of the company. Okay, add slogan. Okay, our goal is your progress. I just went online to create the sample logo. Okay, I created this. Look at here. It is creating now. My logo is going to be generated, and then you'll see that. Here you go. Which one you want? Now I want this one. See, this one is really very fancy. I like this one. So what I can do is I can go to a snipping tool. That snipping tool is actually Microsoft Windows tool that is included. So let me just continue as suggested. Let me just do this. Hold on. Yep, that's it. That's good. Now let me just come here and then click on snipping. Look at here, and then I can just snip this one. Look, this is my logo, and then I can save it. When I save, I have to make sure that I saved in the folder where I am working on. Which folder? If you remember, web development for kids. Under this, under image, I can say logo. Look how simple it is. I created my logo. Now when I go back to my Visual Studio Code Editor, if I expand my image, the logo is there. So I have to place my logo right there. Okay. Now what I can do is I can come here. I can say image, img, source is equals to. Look, this is where homepage is under world. So we have to go out to access image. So as to do that, you have to use /, go to image / okay, and then select the logo. Again, this is very important. Okay, you have to go back. This is a very, very important, and I need you guys to understand about this one. See, this home page, this home file is within folder. So as to access the image that is under image folder, I have to go out from here and then go there. So as to go out from this page, what should I do? I have to use /. Okay, now let me save it. Then I'll go back to my website, and then let me refresh. You see, IOB is there. Beautiful. Now I wanted to use this color. Look, this color is beautiful. Am I right? This color might be good. So even I can avoid the background color for this one. Let me just avoid this background color. Or if I can use that, what I can do is I can come here and then select any color I want. Okay, let me just darken it. Okay, let me see now. When I refresh this, it looks good. But I wish it is exactly this one. And then there is actually a color combination that you can select, because this is not the scope of our session. I just wanted to create this logo. Now I have to make this logo a little bit smaller. So as to make smaller, what I should do is I have to specify the height and width. As I mentioned to you, width, the width of this one is 120 pixel, and then height, pixel, and then here I can say height. The height of my image is 120 pixel. 120 by 120. Let me see if it's perfect. Okay, this one is a little bit squeezy. Now let me just come here, and then I will see, because it should be proportional. So the height should be, let me make height 60, and then let me see. Oh, this is good. You see, now my logo looks like this, and then based on our assumption, the logo is done. Now I have to create these menus. How many menus do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 navigation menus. So as to create a navigation menu or a link, you have to use A or anchor. Now let me show you how you can do that. Okay, now above home, I have to create another div. Okay, let me just make this div style, background color. Let me make it this one, and then that will be the navigation will come here. Okay, the navigation, oh sorry, let me just correct this one. Navigation should come there. Now let me just go back and then refresh this guy. Look, the navigation should come there. Now I have to remove this guy. Now I have to write. Okay, what should I do? I have to have home. I have to have what's called Africa. I have to have Ethiopia. I have to have Kenya. I have to have Europe. Okay, now let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now let me go back and then see. It should be displayed like this, but it should be a link. See, when I click this, it doesn't go anywhere. See, I wanted to create a link. When I click this one, it should open homepage. When I click this one, it should go to Africa. When I click this one, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Europe. How can I do that? Let me show you. Now, the first thing that you should do is you have to use a href. Href means hypertext reference, and then I have to double quote and then go to home. See, and then close this one. Now, bring this home and this slash, this bar within this tag. Now let me just put enter. Let me show you now. Let me go back to my page. Look at here. You see this one is now in hyperlink. When I click here, see it goes to the home page. It will not change because I am in home page. Okay. Now let me change this one in the background color, because this background color should be taken out. That way you can see the hyperlink. Okay. Now let me just refresh. See, beautiful. Now when I click here, I want to see it will go to the home page. It's going to the home page. Now the next one is to Africa. So as to go to Africa, what I should do? A href and then double quote, go to Africa, close this tag, and then make sure to bring this Africa to between this link. Now look at here. Now when I refresh this guy, look at here. Perfect. Now when I click on Africa, it will go to Africa. You see, it comes to Africa page. When I come to home, see it's going back and forth. Brilliant. Now the next one is I have to create another one, a href, okay, and then I have to say Ethiopia, okay, href, 1 second, let me just come here, href, and then Ethiopia, and then I have to close it, and then bring Ethiopia and this bar within here. The next one is Kenya. I have to do the same thing. Okay, let me just copy, paste, and then what I should do, bring Kenya over here instead of the Ethiopia, right there, and then this should be Kenya. Perfect. And then this should be Europe. Perfect. And then this should be Europe. Perfect. Look at here. Now when I come here and then refresh my page, everything works fine. Look at here. I can go anywhere. And then I think the Europe is not working. Okay, I have two Europes. Let me see. Europe is there. Let me see what happens. Okay. Home is there. Okay. Africa is there. Okay, good. Ethiopia is there. Good. Kenya is there. Okay. Europe is there. Oh yeah, there is another Europe that is left over there. Okay, good. Now, let me show you here. Beautiful. Look. But when I click here, it goes to Europe, but there is no navigation in here. So what should I do? I will copy, look at here, I will copy everything of this one and then go to page by page and then paste it. This is not advisable actually when you do a website, a fancy website, but for now you can just do that, okay? There are technologies that you can use, like for example, there is a technology called Angular or React.js, and then you can create the one page, and then you can create a common navigation page so that you can navigate from one page to another page instead of duplicating the code. But for now, because this is just to show you how the link is working, I will just copy and paste. Now, let me go back. Look at here. I will refresh this guy. Look, everything is there. Now I'm in Europe. When I click on Africa, let me refresh actually. Okay, where is I have to save. You see, Africa is not saved. If you don't save, there is a dot symbol that is in here. So make sure to select save all. Now let me go back. Look at here. When I refresh, see Africa is there. When I click home, home is there. Africa is there. Europe is there. Kenya, and then the Europe. You see, you can navigate from one page to another page. Look at it. It's exactly the same as the page that you need to be. See, it's beautiful. So this is how you can create a link. So as to summarize, so as to create a link or a navigation link, you have to use a, and then followed by href, and followed by the target page. And then this is the text that will be shown up for the user. You see, this home and bar means the ones that you see in here. Okay, this one. For example, if I can say go to home, I can type just go to home. And then this one will be shown up in the navigation link. See, go to home is there. When you click go home, it will go to home, Africa, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Europe. So you can do that, and then you can modify your page accordingly. And then this is how you can use the hyperlink or a link. And then it will be, make sure to practice it again and again. It will be very fun to learn. As I mentioned to you earlier, this course course is designed for kids of age and above to learn about basic HTML, and then I'm teaching about basic HTML. It is not for advanced developers. For advanced developers, you can check out my advanced courses like Angular. I have Angular course, and I have React.js course, and I have MVC, Model View Control Page, and then you learn more about that one. But for this purpose, I wanted just to teach kids basic HTML, and then they can learn and they can adapt the technology, and then they can develop their own website. Thank you.